I believe our players are just about ready to go. It is the Madden 16 Championship. 50 grand prize pool. One player will win his 5th Madden Championship. That's problem right. On the other side, Stiff will be going for his 1st championship. Stiffmeister is the Chicago Bears. Problem is the 49ers. And just like you said, Steven Jackson's going to carry the load for Stiff. And on first down, he gains 5.
Yeah, what a great way to start the game there for Stiff. He gets the ball into his big back's hand, falls forward 5 yards on his first carry of the game.
Under center is Tony Romo. Jackson is behind him. Evans in motion to the left. Romo in the pocket. And I believe that's Clay Matthews coming off the edge. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Yeah, he's going to go back into that single back under center formation here.
And on 3rd and 5, he goes quickly. Jackson stumbles, and he's close to a first down. Maybe just a hair short. Yeah, it's 4th and inches.
Yeah, and this is the way that Stiff likes to play. He's the aggressor. He likes to dictate to his opponent how he wants to play. He controls the line of scrimmage with the run game, and here we see it already, 4th and inches. He's staying in as the aggressor right now in this game.
In the gun, 4th and inches. A minute has gone by here in the first quarter. This is a huge play for Stiff and the Chicago Bears. Inside zone run. Steven Jackson gets a block, and he picks up 10. It's a first down for Stiff.
And you can feel the emotion already right there from Stiff. Problem right there, nodding his head. He understands he almost had a shot here to make a play on the ball carrier, but big play there for Stiff.
He goes right back to the well. Steven Jackson rumbling and stumbling for 8 yards.
And for those watching at home, Scott, we're playing Madden Ultimate Team, and you're seeing all these buttons pop up on the screen everywhere. You're seeing the game through the player's eyes. That's something really important to note as you're watching the game unfold.
Yeah, what they see, you are seeing. A unique perspective with a minute and a half already elapsed in this one. 0-0, ball at midfield. The 49-yard line. Evans in motion. Romo, 3-step drop. Continues to look, has time. He's going deep to Mike Evans, and it's a touchdown. And just like that, the underdog is on the board.
And you gotta love it, right? Sticking to the playbook right there. Stiff is going up top, and that has been a crucial way he's played this entire tournament. He is just going after Eric Problem right out of the gate in a huge play for the touchdown.
That gets a response from the crowd here at EA Play down in LA Live. That is where we're bringing you the stuff live on ESPN2. Sean Taylor will take the ensuing kickoff, and he'll bring it out to the 27-yard line. Time for the champ to take over.
Yeah, fully anticipate seeing a lot of running plays from Eric Problem right. He loves to run the ball. He likes to control the game from the ground. Very similar to Stiff, but you'll see Stiff make more aggressive play calls as the game unfolds.
So he's got Jared Goff as his quarterback. His favorite team is the 49ers, and he'll give it to Eric Dickerson, the legend. He's going up the sideline, juking back inside, and he's got it out to the 44-yard line. One play, 17 yards.
Big run right there for Problem. That's the way you bounce back when you are Eric Problem right there. That's a huge play to start your offensive drive.
Trailing by 7, the 4-time Madden champ. Hasn't won since Madden 13. And that's when Stiff first started picking up the game competitively.
Yeah, Stiff, he just started playing competitively in 2013. He was brought into this world because of his buddy, Lights Out, who he took out in the last game to get here.
This is a familiar set you'll see. I formation. Gronkowski coughs it up. It's Woodson with it. He's at the 25. He's got one man to beat, and Eric Dickerson saves a touchdown. A huge turnover.
And Scott, we talked at the top of the broadcast. We said world-class preparation by Stiff. Last Thursday when we were talking to him before this group stage became to this tournament, he said he had fullback dive defense. He had run defense to stop Eric Problem right. And right out the gate, we see Stiff step up to the plate.
Using Steven Jackson once again. He's got it in the red zone. 2nd and 7. Under center. Gronkowski will move to the right. Romo looking, throwing in Megatron. And just like that, he's up 13-0 with the extra point coming.
You gotta love the emotion. You have to love the charisma that he's playing with. He jumps up on Problem. 14-0 already here in the first quarter with 2 minutes and 16 seconds remaining.
Well, that's the bad news for Problem, but also the good news is the same thing. He's got a long way to go here. Sean Taylor will take it out of his own end zone. And he jukes back inside, still moving, able to be brought down at the 26-yard line. And that's where Problem and the Niners will take over.
Yeah, when you take a look at that world-class preparation from Stiff, he changed his entire defense heading into this game specifically to stop Problem. He's the only person in this competition that did that.
And he made that change over the weekend. He made that change on Friday night. So a little bit of foresight to know that he would be playing Problem on the other side of the bracket here in the finals. But just like that, Eric Problem Wright is over midfield to the 49-yard line, and he's in business.
You know, and I'm going to be interested to see how kind of things develop here for Problem. You know, he's down big right now, and some of the pressure is being put on him where he wanted to try and get out and put the pressure on Stiff, who hasn't played on a big stage like this. Problem never lost a championship match.
1st and 10, the toss will go to Eric Dickerson, the legend. And he will move to the 43-yard line, a gain of 6. That's going to bring up 2nd and 4.
We're already starting to see signs of that big play by Stiff right there, causing Problem to go away from that inside run to Gronkowski, who goes to the toss. We haven't seen him do that very often in this tournament.
He knows he's got to get back in this game quickly. Goes to Gronk at fullback. And that's the versatility here in Ultimate Team. Gronk can play so many different positions. You'll see him at fullback, you'll see him out wide, you'll see him at tight end. Problem uses them all different way because it's his team. He built it. And there on 3rd down, he gets the 1st down.
That was a big conversion right there. He's moving the ball well. He's getting comfortable. He's getting into the flow of this game. So much about playing Madden Ultimate Team is about getting into the rhythm of the game. And this is a great way to see Problem bounce back here, down 14-0 against Stiff.
Double tight end set. Jared Goff, the rookie, in a gun. He'll hand it to the legend. Former Pony Express goes nowhere.
Yeah, that was great defense right there by Stiff. Really aggressive with that deep defender coming up, bringing more defenders near the line of scrimmage to help in the run support.
So that'll bring up a 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line. Needs a bit more yards to get into field goal range, comfortable field goal range. But he's got 6 on his mind and probably the 2-point conversion coming after that. Here's some heat right up the middle. Cannot get relevant. And there is the Super Bowl MVP, Von Miller.
Yeah, big play, big defensive stand right there. Now, if you're Problem, 3rd and 19, you like to run the ball. You're not known for airing the ball out. This is a very difficult situation to be in. And if we know anything about Stiff, we know he's going to send some aggressive pressure here after Problem's quarterback.
It's an interesting situation for Problem. Normally playing with the lead. This time he's has a 14-point deficit, and that's the end of the 1st quarter. I did not see this coming, Gibbs. The champ down 14.
No, absolutely not. And right now, Stiff, he's jumped out to the early lead, and it's, again, he's playing aggressive offense. He's playing aggressive defense as well. I mean, he's showing that he can win this entire tournament.
Well, Scott Cole, the former Madden legend. Do I say former now with Gibbs? Well, we got the 1st quarter here. Right?
Yeah. No,
what's your thoughts?
The legends are behind us. The legends are behind us. But, yeah, you take a look at that 1st quarter, and it's all about the ground control from Stiff. He owned the line of scrimmage. He's dominating Problem on the defensive line. And right now, Problem needs to figure out how he's going to slow down Steven Jackson as we head into the 2nd quarter.
Let's go back to the 3rd member of our team with a special guest, Farouk. Take it away.
Yeah, thanks, Scott. I got a special guest here. It's the wife of the Problem, Mrs. Problem right here, Belinda Wright. Now, you've been here all 4 days of the competition. How's this experience been for you?
Definitely surreal. Every time we're here, it's definitely surreal.
He's back here in the championship. Now, watching him play, how does it make you feel when you're watching him play, winning or losing?
Oh, I get so nervous. It's definitely nerve-wracking. I love football, so I know it's not over till it's over.
It's not over till it's over. He's down right now, 14-0. But tell me this. I heard that you got a little game yourself. I hear that you're undefeated online. Is that true?
I am. I'm 1-0 on PS4, so I might just be on this stage playing next year.
There you have it, fellas. Back to you.
All right, we have a 14-point game, not the way we saw it going. Stiffmeister has the lead, and we got a lot more to come.
Yeah, there's
3 more quarters here, Gibbs.
A lot of action coming up here. You can see what's going to happen here at the end of this 1st quarter. Can't wait for the 2nd quarter.
More to come from EA Play in the Madden Championship. Don't go anywhere. Keep it locked right here to ESPN2. 17. But we're focused on the Madden 16 championship, and we have an interesting game so far. The underdog, Stiff, has the lead 14-0 over the former champion. But there's a long way to go in this game. Scott Cole along with Steven Gibbons. I tell you what, man, I'm a little bit floored by 14-0.
Well, listen, Stiff came out and he had the run defense that we were talking about. Problem at the top of the broadcast. He mentioned that no one came into this tournament prepared to stop some of his runs. He was going for two-point conversion plays, and that's what was making the difference with him getting to the finals. Well, guess what? Stiff came to play. We said Stiff, lights out, Madden Daily. They have world-class preparation, and you already see it in the beginning of this game. Stiff with the lights-out defense in that first quarter.
Well, that's what turnovers can do. It doesn't matter if you've won 4 championships. If you can't take care of the onion, it's going to make you cry. And here in the second quarter, Problem will take over. 5 minutes on the clock. Jared Goff, the rookie from Cal. And just like that, here comes Khalil Mack off the edge. And that's where Ultimate Team comes to play.
Wow, huge play right there. I mean, now you're in a 4th and 27 situation. You're almost forced to punt here no matter what. Down 14. Can't feel good about that right now if you're Problem.
4th and forever. Suckup will try to pin him deep. Woodson back to receive, and no. First highlight of the game, if you can call it that. Problem able to pin Stiff deep.
Yeah, beautiful punt right there, but this is an interesting situation. You don't have a lot of room to move the ball and work your offense here, so we'll see how Stiff likes to run the ball here. Let's see if he sticks to it on the ground.
1st and 10 from the shadow of his own goalpost. And Steven Jackson's getting loose once again. First down, Bears.
Yeah, 7 rushes for 45 yards for the big guy. Falls forward. That's how you move the ball if you're Stiff.
So he gets out of a dangerous situation. He was within his own 5, and he goes right back to the running game. And a better job by Problem there controlling Steven Jackson.
Sure, and when we were talking to Stiff right before the game, he was saying, like, I want to get out to a quick start. I want to get out to a lead. And we don't want to see him become conservative here as we enter into the second quarter. Let's see if he keeps his foot on the gas.
He's been more successful. The more careless he is, the better Stiffmeister is. When he's had a big lead, he's had to be conservative in this tournament. That's when the opponent's been able to get back in the game, and you can guarantee. But you got Problem on the other side. You want to continue with your foot on the pedal. Nice juke there on 3rd and 5, and that's going to bring up a quick 4th down. Great defense by Problem.
Absolutely. And listen, this is a situation. This is the way Stiff plays. 4th and 4. He's got to go against the ropes. The greatest of all time, Eric Problem Wright. 4-time champion. Never lost a championship match. And he's going for it here on 4th and 4. Up 14.
Romo.
Wow.
Quick throw. Jeremy Maclin brings it in. And my buddy RG would say, ooh.
You in a good way. You in a good way. Wow, great play right there, showing the presence in the pocket. Problem right now, no answer. So, I mean, listen, if you're Problem, you got to get back to your game plan. He's one big play away from being right back in this game.
Steven Jackson gets the handoff again, able to elude one defender, chewing up yards. He's got 58 yards on 10 carries. Steven Jackson chewing some clock.
Yeah, when you take a look at the way Stiff plays, 60% of the time he likes to pass the ball. That means 40% of the time he likes to run the ball. Right now we're seeing a much higher clip of running the ball. It's because it's working. Problem, no answer right now stopping Steven Jackson out of the backfield.
I was told there would be no math. 2nd and 2 for Romo and the Bears. Tell you what, as a Bears fan, we could use a quarterback. Romo, 3-step drop, and just like that, Clay Matthews is up in his face. A big play by the 49ers and Problem right.
Yeah, great defense right there by Problem. Fully anticipate Stiff checking down field here potentially. He likes the one-on-one situations against Problem's deep secondary.
Big 3rd and 9, 3:20 on the clock remaining here in the first half. It's looking deep. Gronk is out there, but no. The rookie, Jalen Ramsey, is up to the test. That's going to bring up 4th and 9.
Yeah, just like we were saying, I mean, he's going to take his shots downfield in one-on-one situation. When you got a guy like Rob Gronkowski, you're playing Madden Ultimate Team, you want to get Gronkowski, one of your best players, anywhere on the field where you feel like you have the matchup, and that's what's great about Ultimate Team. And here we go right now, Scott, 4th and 9. This is what you love about Stiff. This is why you play the game right here.
He's been converting these time and time again throughout this tournament. Some call it lucky, I call it skill. Romo has time. He's going to throw it deep into double coverage, and Gronk able to elevate ahead of Ronnie Lott, and he pulls it in. OMG.
And Problem shakes his head. He wipes his face right there. He is frustrated right now. He felt like he had double coverage downfield, and he did. But Rob Gronkowski this time lines up in the middle of the field, comes down with the huge play on 4th down for Stiff.
And he's done that all game. That's the way he knocked the former champion, the reigning champion, Serious Mo, out of this tournament with some great deep ball play, and he does it again here. So we're past the 2-minute warning, 2nd and 9.
A great run support right there by Problem, bringing up Ronnie Lott, making the play. That was a big-time hit on Steven Jackson, but Jackson, not known for fumbling, can carry the rock really well.
Now you can pick any player, but there's just something about Ronnie Lott. He's there again in that 49er uniform.
Yeah, looking good right there. Those are 2 back-to-back plays right now for Problem. 3rd and 9 now in a situation. It's got to prevent Stiff from getting a touchdown. Field goal here is what he needs to let up.
92 seconds left in the half. 3rd and 9. Gronk moves in motion. Romo looking, and he's got Megatron down at the 3-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal.
And I'll tell you what right now, Stiff is playing on another level. He came into this this tournament this past weekend, and I don't really think anyone thought he would be here today. But right now he's looking like the best player on the planet Earth.
I don't know. I think he's on Mars or something. I mean, he's playing out of this world. He's got it within the 5-yard line. No doubt. I can tell you 39's getting the ball here, and he will. And he will walk into the end zone. And he's got a chance to go up 21 with the impending extra point.
You know, and if you're Problem, you know, we know he loves to run the ball. We know that's the way he was going to play this game. That was his game plan. It's difficult now, down 21 with a minute remaining here in the first half, to really stick to that game plan now. Look, how can he adjust?
Well, he can do a little bit of that with Sean Taylor. Almost got loose. One of the best players on the sticks. I know he's down 21-0 right now. He's had a few things not go his way. The turnover was a big part of it. And Stiff has had absolutely everything go his way. And it's 21-0, under a minute. This is a huge drive before the end of the half. Dickerson trying to get outside. Rod Woodson and Sean Taylor say no.
Yeah, let's see right here. Stiff not using his timeouts. Potentially could get the ball back here if he decided to call some timeouts.
This is deep to Mike Evans, who pulls it in. And a huge play.
And just like that, Scott, Problem moves the ball downfield all the way down to the 3-yard line. Mike Evans, that's a name we've been calling a lot in this entire event.
A 62-yard bomb. Hopefully gets Problem back in this one. And here is where the comeback begins.
Never count out the champ. Never count him out. He's always got a chance right there, and he shows why. He's adapting. He adjusted there. He's only run the ball one time now, throwing downfield right there. That's a huge drive for Problem. He put up 7 points in about 30 seconds.
Well, he's left a lot of time on the clock for Stiffmeister and his group. So they'll take over at the 20-yard line, 35 seconds, 1 timeout. You think he's going to go for points or be satisfied with the 14-point lead?
Oh, he's going for points here. He's got 1 timeout. He's got a high-octane offense here. He's got Rob Gronkowski on the outside. He's definitely going for points.
Well, Romo has time once again. Picking on Ramsey. It is Gronkowski. And that is a matchup we talked about in the semifinals. Jalen Ramsey out there has me very nervous, and Gronk takes advantage.
Yeah, one-on-one situations, you fully anticipate Gronkowski to win those matchups on a consistent basis.
28 seconds now. He's down the 29-yard line. No timeouts for Stiff. Romo dumps it down to Mike Evans. Evans trying to get a bounce. He can't do it, and the clock will run. 20 seconds remaining in the half.
Yeah, right now if you're Stiff, you have 1 shot to the end zone here. If you don't get it, then you can consider kicking the field goal here to go up 3 scores.
Yeah, 17-point game would be huge. That's where that bomb to Gronkowski really set it off. Going to the end zone, and it's intercepted. The legend Ronnie Lott, and the crowd gets to their feet here at EA Play.
Yeah, that was a big-time mistake right there by Stiff. You're in field goal range. You're going to have a chance to go up 3 scores against Eric Problem, right? And you know that's a big mistake right there if you're Stiff.
Last play of the quarter incoming. 2 seconds before half, and that was a huge interception by Ronnie Lott. Stiff took a chance, didn't work out.
No, it didn't, and we're going to get one last play here, end of the half.
Dickerson will just chew it up. But momentum may be coming back in the favor of Problem. It was all Stiff. 21 unanswered before Problem was able to finally push it in the end zone. We got a long way to go here at the end of the first half.
Yeah, what a first half that was. A lot of exciting plays right there. I like to see Problem coming back here. He's made a couple big plays. As you said, he's changing the momentum. He's getting the flow of the game. Love Problem right now. Love the way he's battling back in this game.
Well, we've seen both teams use Gronkowski. Maybe the Bears and Stiff have a little bit of advantage. Can you believe you got a big guy like Gronk going up against a rookie Jalen Ramsey out of Florida State? Advantage Gronk just about every time.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you're Problem, you got to consider checking out of the defensive coverage that you're in right now. Give him some help back there. Give the rookie some help. Go for a double team downfield. So we'll see if you can make some adjustments here as we enter the second half.
Well, let's go to our third member of the broadcast. Farouk is with Problem.
Here with Problem, down 21 early. We were able to get that touchdown and then an interception as he was driving again. How was that out there?
He got a lot of, big plays in the first half, in the first quarter and a half, basically. And at the end of the half, I was able to kind of bounce back a little bit, regroup, scored, and then stopped them. That was pretty big. And I get the ball coming out, so I plan on coming out and scoring. And he's not going to keep getting these fourth downs, so. Now,
it appears he's racked up over 240 yards in the first half. The run game really opening up the passing game. Is that what you're seeing out there?
Nah. He's just catching them. He's catching some questionable balls. We're gonna knock those out this half.
Okay, now with that interception and that score, it seems that the pendulum of momentum is swinging back in your favor. Tell me how you're going to change things around.
Gonna come out, score, stop them, score, and repeat, rinse and repeat.
There you go. No champion was ever made without facing adversity. Back to you, Scott.
Right you are, Farouk. Well, we have a whole nother half to go here in this game. And for Problem right, he's just got to settle down, play his game. He's going to get the ball back. Doesn't need to sweat. We got a lot more coming up. Don't go anywhere. We're live from EA Play. It's the Madden 16 Championship right here on ESPN2. We're back at EA Play in downtown Los Angeles. Folks getting their hands on the new Madden 17. But right now, everyone's focused on the Madden 16 championship, where Stiff has got a 21-7 lead over the four-time champion Problem.
Yeah, this is an unbelievable matchup right now. Stiff has been the underdog in this entire tournament here today. He already took down Serious Mo, our past Madden NFL 16 challenge champion, and here right now, he's putting it to Problem right now, a four-time Madden champion.
Well, of course, Sky Cole, along with you're a former competitive player, Steven Gibbons. Of course, I play Madden all the time. I'm a bit of a junkie myself. What do you like about this Ultimate Team? Do you go for your favorite players, or are you trying to go for guys that really can get the job done?
You go for the team, the player that fits the way you want to play. Right now we're seeing Stiff. He's out here, and he wants to control this game on the ground. He wants to control the line of scrimmage, and that's where we're seeing guys like Steven Jackson. He's giving the ball to him on a consistent basis, and then when he gets in a situation, he wants to air it out downfield for the big play. And right now, no one can stop him, not even Problem. We'll see if the Problem has any adjustments here as we get into the second half.
Well, we got some first half highlights for you. It was a lot of Stiff in the early going as Steven Jackson was rumbling, and he was able to get a lot of time here, Gibbs, to go downfield. This was a huge bomb to the former Aggie, Mike Evans.
Yeah, Mike Evans, all that size, all that speed, really difficult to defend downfield. Look at the emotion right there from Stiff. But right here, he battles back. We talked at the top of the show, the adjustments, the world-class preparation, and it's showing up right there. Great run defense by Stiff. He's able to convert right here. A huge touchdown to Megatron.
Well, the Problem right had to get some things done here, trailing by 14. Nice run here by Eric Dickerson, getting on the outside. And then here comes the heat. Von Miller up the middle, and that brought up a big 3rd and 19.
Yeah, and Problem hasn't looked comfortable passing the ball, and I think a lot of that has to do with the way that Stiff's been playing. And right here, look how comfortable Stiff looks. He's just throwing the ball all over the field. Right here, Rob Gronkowski in double coverage over Ronnie Lott right there. And Problem, you can see the frustration's already starting to get to him. He knows that it's getting down to crunch time, and he's going to have to answer the bell at some point.
Well, they eventually have to keep the ball away from Gronkowski. And then Steven Jackson able to cap off the drive. And right there, we're thinking we might have a blowout, 21-0. The newcomer is up 3 scores here, but the former champ then settles in behind the arm of the rookie Jared Goff. And this is a bomb to Mike Evans.
Yeah, right there. That's exactly what you need to get back in this game. He punched it in for 6 right here. Rob Gronkowski runs it in, and that's what you love about Ultimate Team. You get all those guys wherever you want on the field and take advantage of them.
Well, it's a thread going on in this one because on the other side, Gronk abuses Jalen Ramsey deep, and then Romo looking for Gronk. Not this time. Ronnie Lott able to help out the rookie Jalen Ramsey, pulls it in, and that was a huge interception. At that point, it would have been another 3-touchdown lead. Problem able to come up with a big stop.
Yeah, he absolutely needed that stop right there. That was a tone setter for him. He's switching the momentum back on his side here. He scored a touchdown, had a big play at the end of that half, and it's exciting here as we enter the second half.
Well, Farouk is standing by with Stiff. Let's get his thoughts there on the first half.
Stiff, your passion for this game is on display, as well as your offense. What are you seeing out there that's working so well for you?
Just sticking to my game, running the rock with Steven Jackson. Mixing some route combos, got the post route working for me, got the streak route working for me. I'm a little bit disappointed that I gave up 3 points, or I left 3 points on the board. It's just frustrating. I've come this far not to make mistakes like that.
Now, that was a little mistake there. You also caused a fumble for him. Now, he got a touchdown late, gave an interception after you were still trying to be aggressive playing your game. How do you continue to play your game and walk away with this championship here in the second half?
Just keep sticking to my game. As I said, just keep running the different types of mixed coverages that I've been doing, audibling, putting different coverages out there, and hopefully it's just going to stick.
We got that right there from Stiff. The second half is coming up. Guys, back to you.
Well, we still got a half to go here. A big 21-7 lead for Stiff. Scott Cole and Steven Gibbons back here in the booth. And I tell you what, he brought up that point of not getting that field goal there in the second half. That would have made it a 3-score game. Instead, he lets it fly, ended up an interception.
Yeah, that was a disappointment for Stiff. A little bit of a mistake right there. Yes, he does play aggressive, but big-time mistake by him.
Well, the Pro Bowler, Patrick Peterson, the defensive back for the Arizona Cardinals. He joined us this week, came out on Thursday just to see what was all going on at ESL Studios, and Patrick Peterson had a heck of a time.
This experience here at the ESL was very, very fun. A different outlook on the Madden video game itself. I didn't know that this even exists. Coming here, watching these gamers really try to dial in their game to win a championship. I had the opportunity to do a halftime report, which was fun. That's my first halftime report I ever did.
Joining me right now, cornerback for the Arizona Cardinals, my man Patrick Peterson.
What a great play here by Richard Sherman. Always wanted to do that one day, and now that I did it here, a lot of excitement. Just had a great opportunity sitting down with the previous Madden's champion, Zach, and he gave me a little bit more insight about the game. I was definitely very impressed with his knowledge and his IQ about the game in general. These guys are just like us. We're on the field, you know, you have to put that passion, that confidence, and that belief that you're going to win. These guys definitely doing the same thing on the sticks, as you can see, because there's so many gamers that want to have that title. As Madden champ, I'm one of them.
What more can you say about these guys?
These guys are very, very aggressive, and that's what it's all about.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but you're always welcome to come around the Madden tournament.
I think it's pretty cool to put your money where your mouth is and put your skills to the test.
Well, you know, Patrick Peterson joined me in the booth. He actually kicked you out of the booth. Were you okay with that?
Anytime an NFL player comes, yeah, just get me out.
Well, what does Stiff have to do to be able to hold off maybe a comeback here by problem here in the second half?
Keep playing aggressive John Madden NFL football. You got to keep your foot on the gas. You can't start playing conservative. You're one half away from becoming the Madden NFL 16 champion.
Quickly, what does problem have to do to get back?
He needs to change up his defensive secondary here. He's leaving his guys on one-on-one situations, and you can't do that. You're going to have to put some double teams back there and prevent the deep ball right now from Stiff.
Well, we'll see what happens here in the second half. We have a 21-7 game behind the arm of Tony Romo for Stiff. He got up early. Problem's looking for a comeback. We got a long way to go here. Live from EA Play, it's the Madden 16 Championship here on ESPN2. Back at EA Play, we're live in the heart of LA. It's 21-7 in favor of Stiff. 21 unanswered was the way we started this game. Problem able to close it down at the end of the half with a score and then an interception. But we got a long way to go. 10 more minutes. Third and fourth quarter coming up. We'll see if the former four-time champion can get back into this one, Gibbs.
Yeah, the pendulum beginning to swing in Problem's favor in terms of momentum here. He needs to stick to the ground game, and right now, great way to start this second half.
First play brings him out to the 46-yard line. 78 yards now on the ground for Eric Dickerson. That brings up 1st and 10 for Golf and the Niners. Dickerson, once again, feeling some momentum. He's on the other side of the 50. That'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, and right now, the issue isn't his offense. For him to get back in this game, we really need to see how things go on the defensive side of the ball. Leaving his corners in the deep secondary, one-on-one situations, going up against guys like Rob Gronkowski for Stiff. Not the way he's going to end up winning this game. We'll see if he makes any adjustments in the deep secondary.
He gave up 185 yards through the air. Problem did in that first half. This time he goes back to the fullback. That's Gronk. Goes absolutely nowhere. Big time third down coming up.
Yeah, and another adjustment right there by Stiff. He's changing up his defense, giving a different look, going against that inside run from Problem, and he's able to shut it down for a no gain. That's a huge stop defensively if you're Stiff.
3rd and 3. Dickerson will get it. And there is your main man, the guy no one knows about, Ballentine.
Lonnie Ballentine, number 39. And you know what? This is what is so great about Madden Ultimate Team. Yes, you have your legends, but you also have unknown sleeper guys. Lonnie Ballentine, one of those guys for Stiff.
Yeah, it's Madden Ultimate Team, which means you can build your own team. Pick your quarterback, your running back, your tight ends. Every position on the field is a guy you've drafted. And on 4th and 2, the floodgates open, and there is Khalil Mack with the sack attack.
Wow, that is unbelievable. Problem doesn't recognize the pressure coming. Stiff with a huge stop right there, and this is starting to look ugly for Problem.
Steven Jackson now will take it to the 42-yard line. 14 carries, 38 yards, and a touchdown for Steven Jackson. And once again, it's 2nd and 4.
Yeah, right now, if you're Problem, you got to watch out for this deep ball. Stiff's been going to it on a consistent basis and been able to punch him in.
Steven Jackson once again on the move, chewing up yards and chewing up clock. That's what Stiff is doing with the main man, Steven Jackson.
Yeah, and defensively, Problem's not really making any changes. It's really surprising to see. He's not bringing any extra defenders towards the line of scrimmage for run support. He can't stop the run. He's having trouble stopping the deep pass. He's going to have to make some adjustments here.
Just like that, only 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. But a nice job by Ronnie Lott and Clay Matthews coming up, able to bottle up number 39, Jackson, who's been an absolute terror.
Yeah, Steven Jackson, not much else you can say for other than he's been an absolute monster on the field for Stiff.
Once again, going back to Steven Jackson. And that's the thing about Ultimate Team. You build your line for speed. Maybe your linebackers are more athletic. Next thing you know, you got big backs like Steven Jackson and Eric Dickerson out there. They're tough to take down, and that's where the strategy comes in for Ultimate Team.
Yeah, you play how you want. If you want to build a dominant defense, you can do that. If you want to build a dominant, high-powered offense, you can do that, and that's what makes Madden Ultimate Team such a fun and exciting mode to play.
3rd and 3, Romo. Hello, Nate Askew.
Big defensive stand right there from Problem. You know, you ultimately think Stiff's got to go for the field goal in the situation and go up 3 scores. He's played aggressive all tournament long, but right here he does go with the wise decision, kicking the field goal, going up 3 scores.
Boswell nailing a huge 53-yarder, and more importantly than that, he's up 17 now, 24-7. We're under 2 minutes in the third. Here live from EA Play on ESPN2. Sean Taylor breaks one, and Charles Woodson almost broke him off.
Yeah, and we're getting to that time of the game here as we're approaching the fourth quarter. About 2 minutes remain here in the third. If you're Problem, you've got to start putting some points on the board. The game is starting to get away from you, but you can still move the ball downfield. You had a big play there at the end of the first half, and let's see if you can move the ball here and get 7.
The cool thing is you're seeing the action right now. through Problem's eyes. He's in your lower left-hand corner, and he hands it to Eric Dickerson, trying to stretch it out, and Ballentine is able to handle on. And also Von Miller was there to help make the stop.
Yeah, 10 rushes right there, 98 yards for Eric Dickerson for Problem. So he has been able to run the ball effectively. He just has made a couple mistakes on both sides of the ball. That's why he's behind.
Going to the shotgun now, has time, throwing it up once again, Gronk, and he takes it away from Sean Taylor.
Yeah.
Oh my, virtual weights, as you say.
Yeah, right there. I mean, 2 for 3 passing. Problem's got to start airing the ball out. And being down 3 scores, you got to go towards the end zone here.
Eric Dickerson catches it up underneath, and he takes it down to the 9-yard line. It's now 1st and goal within the 10.
He's making quick work of this drive. That's exactly what he needs to do. He needs to come away with a touchdown here. Really difficult, though, to score in the red zone area. Ball on the 9-yard line. A lot of your passing plays don't work, so you do have to check down to the run game. And interestingly enough, Stiff has showed that he can stop all of Problem's runs.
Problem's favorite team, the San Francisco 49ers. He's a huge Frank Gore fan, but he's got Gronk and Dickerson in the eye. This time he hands it to Gronk, and the Madden 17 cover athlete only gains 1.
Yeah, and Rob Gronkowski, for those of wondering, why is he at fullback? Well, you know, again, this is Madden Ultimate Team, so you can put Rob Gronkowski at the fullback position. You could put him out at wide receiver if you want. You could put him all over the field, and that's exactly what you're seeing Problem do here. He's taking advantage of the unique skill set that a guy like Rob Gronkowski has and put him in that fullback.
The 17th run of the game, and this time the Pony Express runs true. Eric Dickerson with a huge touchdown run.
And right there, you see he gives the ball inside to Gronkowski, gets shut there, but then he goes to the toss. Gronkowski kicks out wide and delivers a huge block and gives a way for Eric Dickerson to get in for the touchdown.
5 plays, 80 yards in 1:13. And the ensuing kickoff will harmlessly roll out of the back of the end zone. 10-point game, 41 seconds here in the third quarter. Problem desperately needs a turnover.
Yeah, Problem back in this game, though, only down 10 points.
And it's a taste of his own medicine. That's what's going on here. Stiff beating down the former champ with a running game of his own.
Yeah, only down 10 points, but again, he's not making the adjustments that we're seeing Stiff make. He's kind of staying true to his form. He's staying in his main defense, and right now it's not working for him at all.
This time, a better job on the defensive end as Clowney and Matthews were in there on the tackle. Also, Ronnie Lott making sure the job got done.
Yeah, you got to love being able to put all these type of players on your field here in Ultimate Team. You got
It's
guys,
ridiculous, let's be honest.
You got guys
ridiculously fun.
You got Jadeveon Clowney at defensive line. You got Ronnie Lott in the secondary. Sean Taylor all over the field. It's a lot of fun when you're playing Ultimate Team. You're able to put whatever players you want on the field, and that's what's so unique and interesting about this mode.
So we come to the end of the third quarter. 1 quarter to go. Both teams are struggling right now and a little bit of back and forth, but what Stiffmeister could say, Stiff, he likes to say, well, at least I got the lead.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the world-class preparation, I think that's the major storyline that we're seeing here. He's been able to slow down that run to Rob Gronkowski. You saw about 6 carries for about 11 yards. That hasn't been the story in this entire tournament. We've seen Gronkowski just take over games, and that's what Ultimate Team is about, putting your best players in the best positions to give you a win.
Well, let's take a look at Problem here and his highlights here in the third quarter. Able to move the ball first. It was a nice job by Gronkowski taking it away from Sean Taylor on the high point, and then he threw it up underneath to Eric Dickerson. That got him within the 10.
Yeah, Problem moving here, and right there you can see the big lead block by Rob Gronkowski. Eric Dickerson runs the ball in right there. That's an easy touchdown for Problem. He's keeping this game in a manageable situation. He is 1 play away from being right back in it. And if there's one thing to note about Eric Problem Right is that he steps up, he rises to the occasion, and when he's facing adversity, he usually steps up to the plate.
Well, if anybody knows Stiff, it's his good buddy. Lights out, a semifinalist in the tournament. Farouk is standing by with him.
Now, Stiff moved on past you to get here to this finals. What did you guys talk about before the game?
We didn't really talk about our game. We spoke mainly about the I'm Wild Problem game. made sure we had the proper run defense for this game, and I think Stiff is showing it in this one. So the preparation, I think, is there. I just think it's just making the proper decisions.
Now he has the lead right now. Was this what you guys expected? What are your reactions to the game so far?
I mean, he did get a fumble, so that did help him, but I knew at the very least he would be in the game. Right now he has a 14-point lead. Should be 17. He made a couple of boneheaded decisions that I'm a little upset about and frustrated. But besides the end of the half not getting the three, I think he's playing great, especially on defense.
Now, what does he have to do to close this out and bring home that cash and the Madden championship?
He just has to play a little bit smarter in those situations. Other than that, he's running the ball extremely well. He's getting open passes to the drag routes, the post. He's playing excellent until, besides maybe 2 or 3 plays, he's playing very strong.
Well, thanks. Good showing for you here today. We'll see you next year. Scott, back to you.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. Lights out. An incredible player coming up a bit short against Stiff, who now has a lead. He has a 14-point lead. His buddy's like, you should be up 17.
Yeah, you know, right there, it's you see the way he's playing. You just want him to continue to play aggressively. It gets in the fourth quarter, and he could get out here with a W.
Well, it's 1 quarter to go. And you guys need to stick around because anything can happen in Madden Ultimate Team. We're here at EA Play. It's the Madden 16 Championship live on ESPN2. Good crowd down here at EA Play, getting to play all the new games offered by Electronic Arts. This is the Madden NFL 16 Championship. Right now we got a 10-point game. We're headed into the fourth quarter here with the newcomer Stiff. I say he's a newcomer. He's only been playing competitively since Madden 13. And, of course, problem, he's been around for a long, long time. It's a 10-point game. Of course, we got 5 minutes to go, Gibbs. At some point, Problem's going to need something to go his way.
Yeah, time to throw your fours up. Problem needs to become the aggressor on the defensive side of the ball. He needs to start making some big plays, and that's going to require him to start taking more risks on the defensive side of the ball.
Tony Romo now over 200 yards, settling in. And just to remind you, you're seeing this through Stiff's eyes. You see his playbook. You see his setup. And right there, Steven Jackson, great job done by Ronnie a lot. Jackson, 20 yards, 102 yards on 20 carries. He's carried the bulk of the load here for the Bears.
Yeah, that's the type of aggressive defense you got to see if your problem right there. I love it, what he's bringing to the table on this drive right now, Scott. What a defensive play right there. Problem making a stand here early in this fourth quarter.
Looks like Stiff was trying to go to a drag right there, but Clay Matthews comes in from his linebacker position to make it a 3rd and 12. Able to pick up the blitz. Looking deep. Gronkowski. A one-handed grab. Are you kidding me? Over Jalen Ramsey. And you can see the elation on Stiff's face. Huge touchdown.
It doesn't get any bigger than that in the fourth quarter of the Madden NFL 16 Championship Finals. You are playing Eric Problem right, and you go downfield for the big touchdown. That is the type of aggressive play that has got Stiff here, and that is why he's got the big lead here.
Jalen Ramsey, welcome to the league. Let me introduce you to Rob Gronkowski. 31-14, Problem trailing by 17. He's got 4-14. We're going to see a flurry of offense here from Problem here in this final quarter. He takes over at the 27-yard line. Goff ends it up underneath. That is Eric Dickerson. He'll move it out to the 33.
Yeah, Problem's got to begin putting some points up here. He's got to move the ball in a hurry right now, Scott. Time is starting to expire on him.
He goes to the hurry up, as you would thought. Dickerson makes one miss, makes two miss. He's out to the 40. Moves back inside looking for a block, but he's past the 50, down to the 36-yard line. And it ain't over.
Wow, that is beautiful stick work right there. For those watching at home, stick work is literally how Problem is controlling his virtual character on the screen. Amazing play by Problem.
Looking deep. He's going to Gronkowski. And it's knocked away.
Yeah, I like the shot towards the end zone there. You need some points, and after the big play, after a big letdown on defense there for Stiff, he takes a shot to the end zone. But Problem's Gronk doesn't come down with it there for the big play.
Well, he's not working against the rookie, Jalen Ramsey. Something we talked about in the semifinals. Two very different emotions for these players right now. Stiff feeling good, in command. Problem all business right now. He knows he needs a quick touchdown with 3:38 left on the clock. 2nd and 10 from the 36. Goff goes back to Dickerson. He gets a block. Close to a first down. He's at the 28-yard line.
Yeah, big run right there for Problem. More importantly, he got out of bounds on that play. Scott is able to stop the clock here. The clock is his biggest enemy right now. He needs points, and he needs them in a hurry.
Our main man, Farles, he would say that's a good move by Dickerson around the edge, and more importantly, to get out of bounds. He'd be very proud of Problem at this moment. And there's Gronk on the fullback dive just to make sure he gets the first down.
Look at that, 7 rushes for 17 yards for Rob Gronkowski. We're playing Madden Ultimate Team. You can put him anywhere over the field. But look at that run support by Stiff. He's able to hold Rob Gronkowski to minimal yards on the ground, and that has been the story of why Stiff has the lead right now.
I know you ever play Monday morning quarterback and you're like, they need to use Gronk in the running game. You can do that in Ultimate Team. But the legend Eric Dickerson picks up 4. It's going to be 2nd and 6.
You know, we need to see some urgency here, Scott. Problem not going towards the end zone. He's taking underneath patterns. He needs to get aggressive here.
He forces one into Dickerson. And Eric Dickerson takes it down to the 6-yard line.
All right, really important to be able to score a touchdown before the 2-minute warning here. Your Problem, you have all 3 of your timeouts. If you can punch it in here for the touchdown, you're back to a 10-point game, and then you're going to need a little luck on your side.
Definitely not a conservative pass in there to Dickerson, but the legend's able to pull it away and get it down to the 6-yard line. 1st and goal from the 6. Gronk takes it to the 2.
Yeah, if your Problem, you got to go no huddle here. Got to punch it in as quick as possible.
The winner of the tournament is taking home $20,000, and we're just minutes away as Problem punches it in. Nice job, able to move it down the field effectively. And now it's a 10-point ball game with 2:36 remaining on the clock. And here comes the onside kick.
Yeah, here's the Problem. Going for the onside kick. Stiff recognized it, called the timeout. And right now, Stiff, you can see the emotion on his face in the studio. He is talking to himself. He feels the moment on this big play.
And the onside kick is picked up by Megatron. That kid's got good hands.
Look at that. He's pumping his fist. He knows how close he is to winning the Madden NFL 16 championship. This is his first ever major tournament he's ever competed in. He only started playing competitive Madden in Madden NFL 13. So he is young in his career here, and this would be a huge victory for him.
Steven Jackson takes the first handoff to the 45-yard line. 2nd and 12. Problem has all 3 timeouts as Askew comes up with the 2-yard loss.
Yeah, and Problem needs a stop here defensively before the 2-minute warning. He still has his timeouts, but he can't give up a first down.
Romo.
Good
back
defense.
to Steven Jackson, who shakes one, and there's Clowney coming over the top. A big stop, and he'll use his first timeout here on 3rd and 10 with 2:16 remaining.
You know, Scott, I wouldn't be surprised if he can't convert here. If he goes for it, goes for the glory on 4th.
He would control his own destiny doing so. A little drag route. There is the beast, the man they call Gronk, and he makes it 4th and short with 2:08. Field goal would push it to 13, and I believe he's going to hit the 2-minute warning and think about it.
Yeah, he's going to take it the 2-minute warning, and what's going on in Stiff's mind right now is he's contemplating all the situations. He's only up 10. If he kicks a field goal here, that's going to make it at least a touchdown type of game for Problem to get back. So wise choice by Stiff here to kick the field goal and go up 13 points.
So the clock stopped at the 2-minute warning. He was going for a field goal. That means Problem needs 2 touchdowns to be able to get back in this one. 1:56 remaining. Sean Taylor takes it from his own end zone, moves back inside the spin move. He's still on his feet, but he's stopped at the 30-yard line. That's where Jared Goff and the offense will take over.
Yeah, and you get into these closing seconds of a game like this. You're playing in the Madden NFL 16 championship, and right now you're Stiff. You're up 13. When we talked to him about what this meant to him, he said, I lab harder, which means he practices harder than anybody on the planet Earth. So this victory for him would mean so much.
And a big time hit coming through the gap. Number 51. No, that wasn't Dick Butkus, but he looked like it on that one. 2nd and 13. Dropping back, and once again, the pressure. Khalil Mack beats his man. And that is 2 back-to-back huge sacks.
Yeah, and there it is, world-class preparation going up against the greatest of all time. And that is why you lift all of those virtual weights, Scott. Look at Stiff, look at the excitement on his face. He knows he's only 1 minute and 27 seconds away from a Madden NFL 16 championship crown.
Got up 21 early. It was 21-0, and now it's 4th and 21 for Problem. Goff, more pressure. The offensive line for the 49ers completely dominated here on this final series.
Absolutely. All that hard work, all those late nights, all the validation of playing Madden at such a high level, starting to come true here for Stiff in these closing seconds.
Yeah, Problem, one of the best in the world. Definitely the greatest all time. And here comes the victory formation, and Problem will use his first timeout. Minute 22 left on the clock, 21-yard line. We have a 13-point game, 2nd and 12.
Yeah, right now Stiff is going to the victory formation. QB kneel. Scott, have you ever lost a game when you called QB kneel?
No. We did see a QB kneel for a safety earlier in this tournament. That's the worst ever I've seen that play go. 3rd and 14. Minute 20 on the clock, and he's going to take another knee.
Yeah, that's the wise choice. It's the wise choice. Kick a field goal, and then you're going to go up 16. Now you force Problem to get a touchdown, go for 2, get the conversion, and then he's got to come back and an onside kick and do it all over again. And that's really difficult. That's 4 scoring plays that you need to convert on in very limited time.
So 10 seconds on the play clock. I imagine he'll run this thing down as far as he can. This will be a 42-yarder for Boswell. He'll hold it. The snap. It's up. And it's good, and we got a 16-point ball game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and as we talk about validation and what it means to win an event like this, Stiff played Serious Mo earlier in this tournament, the Madden NFL 16 champion. He knocked him out of this entire event. And here he is now playing Eric Problem right. arguably the greatest Madden player of all time, and he is now about to knock him out. What that means for him in terms of his legacy playing on this big stage and becoming one of the greatest players to play in the world is everything. He's knocked off 2 players, and he's showing that he is one of the best in the world.
Yeah. Serious Mo, gone. His buddy Lights Out, gone. And now he's got Problem Right on the ropes with 41 seconds remaining, no timeouts. Golf dropping back the pressure once again. And it's just like when you're watching on Sunday. When you know they got to throw it deep, those linemen are ready to eat.
Yeah, absolutely. And right now you can see Stiff, he's got the 2 deep safeties playing the deep part of the field. And right now, Problem, no answer for anything Stiff is doing on either side of the ball.
Going up to Gronk, but it's knocked away. That was Sean Taylor on the coverage, and that brings up 3rd and 10 for Problem at the 30.
Yeah, and Stiff, right now, you're in a situation here. You just don't let anything get behind your deep coverage here. You got to command a lead here of 16 points. 30 seconds to go. Things are looking good for you right now.
Well, he's 30 seconds away from winning 20 grand and being the Madden 16 champion. And it's all coming down to one more chance for the 4-time champion. You had mentioned earlier, he had never lost in the finals. He was 4-0, and he's close to taking an L against Stiff if he can't convert, and he won't. It's a fumble, recovered, and that will do it. He is feeling it, Gibbs.
And he knows it. I can tell you all of that hard work, everything, all of the late nights, the sleepless mornings, going into work the next day, eyes red, eyes tired. That is everything going through this man's mind right now, and I couldn't be happier for him. He's worked hard, the preparation it takes to win an event like this. Congratulations, Stiff. You are now the Madden NFL 16 champion.
Yeah, the clock will just tick away, and Stiff will enjoy the taste of sweet, sweet victory. You can see the emotion, the jubilation. He had no expectations coming into this tournament. There's going to be some expectations on this kid going forward.
Absolutely. Look at he's almost on the verge of tears. He knows how much this means, not just for him, but for the entire Madden community entirely. He's putting the entire community on his back. Congratulations to you, Stiff. You're the Madden champion. You deserve it. You deserve it.
There he is. Pure joy on the face of Stiff from New Jersey. Just started playing the game 3 years ago, and he's beat 2 of the greatest players of all time in Serious Mo and now Problem. Scott Cole back in the booth along with Gibbs here on ESPN2, and this is why this is on ESPN2, because this is absolutely a blast to watch, to cast, and obviously to play and win some cash. Farouk is standing by with a winner. Take it away.
Here he is, your Madden NFL 16 champion, Stiff, all the way from New Jersey. Now, Stiff, you play with so much passion, man. Where does that passion come from?
It comes from my father, which is a born competitor. I've always liked winning, so that's just where it is.
Now, how does this validate all the hard work, the late hours, labbing with your buddies? How does this validate you in the eyes of your friends and family and everything?
I put my name on the map. No one thought I would do it. Small kid out of New Jersey. No one thought I had tough groups, tough bracket, tough qualifications. Everything when I came in here, no one thought I was going to do it. No one thought I was going to beat Mo. No one thought I was going to beat Problem. No one thought I was going to beat anybody. But I proved them wrong, and I'm at the top right now.
Here he is, Stiff, your Madden NFL